Welcome to the Shawnee Mission Northwest commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. We are pleased to share this time with parents, families, friends, students, and distinguished guests as we join together to celebrate and recognize this outstanding group of students. This evening we celebrate our amazing graduates. As you are viewing this now, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the many parents, friends, and family members who are also alumni of Shawnee Mission Northwest High School. Northwest is a special community as we remain connected through our many generations. At this time, we would like to take a moment to honor our country as Catherine Rivera sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A special thank you to Catherine for the beautiful rendition of our national anthem. We appreciate your time and talents to open our ceremony this evening. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate our district and building leaders who are wishing you well through this ceremony this evening. Dr. Michael Fulton, our superintendent, and our Board of Education, along with our district leaders, are committed to providing the best educational experiences to prepare all of our students to be college and career ready with the personal skills for life success. Their vision and dedication have been unwavering, an essential support throughout the school years, and especially in our most recent times of rapid change. We would like to take this moment to express our gratitude for all of our district leaders. We would also like to recognize those who would have been joining us in the ceremony this evening. Ms. Heather Owsley, President, Board of Education. Ms. Jamie Borgman, Dr. Mary Sinclair, Ms. Sarah Goodburn, Members, Board of Education. Dr. Mike Fulton, Superintendent. At this time, it is my privilege to welcome Dr. Fulton to share his remarks with our graduates.
Hello and congratulations to the class of 2020. First, I want you to know your community is incredibly proud of you. I hope that you have taken time to celebrate what you've accomplished. I also encourage you to think about and thank those who helped you reach this moment, especially your family members, staff members, friends, and educators. You and your classmates share a stunning list of accomplishments. You belong to the inaugural class for Scholarship Shawnee Mission, and your class so far has been offered more than $737 million in scholarships by higher education institutions through the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation. Your class boasts 14 National Merit finalists, at least 7 perfect composite ACT score earners, and 66 students with summa cum laude recognition. 245 of you were enrolled in a signature program and obtained industry-valued skills and market value assets that will assist you with a transition to college and career. Your class will be remembered for how you demonstrated talent in science, technology, engineering, and math, skill in journalism, work to improve race relations and school climate, and strength in Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps competition. You have thrilled us on the athletic fields and courts, impressed us with your problem-solving and ingenuity, led us to standing ovations in our auditoriums, and have moved us with your artistry. The diploma you receive is a symbol that you have completed all of your academic requirements. Beyond that, I know it also represents discoveries of new interests, meaningful relationships you formed, and obstacles you have overcome to get here. I expect that this is not what you imagined for your commencement ceremony. And this is not how I imagined congratulating you. At the same time, many of you have shown incredible resiliency and adaptability under the most unexpected of circumstances. And this will serve you well as you move into the next chapter of your journey. Even as these pandemic circumstances could not and cannot change that you are a class of 1,800 remarkable young people who have worked hard to reach this moment. As you enter into the next phase of your life, please know that you will always be an important part of our Shawnee Mission community as SMSD graduates. Our mission has been to provide you a bridge to unlimited possibilities yet to be discovered. The Board of Education, the school district, your families, and your community celebrate all you have discovered so far and support you in your next endeavor. Congratulations on this very meaningful milestone.
Tonight's recognition reflects 13 years of educational experiences supported by a variety of leaders, teachers, and staff, from elementary school to middle to the steps of Northwest. From the first day our families brought their children to the door of the kindergarten classroom through the last day of senior year, we have had the privilege to learn and grow with each of you throughout this time. We celebrate the milestones achieved, relationships built. We hope you will forever remember that special class, activity, or sport, the place you called home. Within the halls of Northwest, that home may have been room 151 or 153, A, B, or C, 37 or FL, or simply Mr. Leday's mobile desk in the mall. We hope you carry those connections forward as you find your path in life. As we recognize and celebrate you, we want to thank all of our Northwest area administrators and staff who have supported you through each step of this journey. From our Northwest administrative team, Dr. Jack Johnson, Associate Principal, Mr. Eddie Leday, Associate Principal, Mrs. Connie Springfield, Associate Principal, and Mr. Angelo Giacalone, Athletic Director. From our feeder elementary and middle schools, Mr. Heath Sigg, Principal, Trail Ridge Middle School, Mr. Ryan Horn, Principal, Broken Arrow Elementary, Mrs. Michelle Lord, Principal, Mill Creek Elementary, Mr. Casey Weiser, Principal, Ray Marsh Elementary, Dr. Brittany Gonzer, Principal, Ryan Benninghoven Elementary, and Mr. Dominic Flora, Principal, Shawnee Elementary. Our sincerest gratitude to all of our teachers in our Northwest area feeder pattern. You have walked each step of this journey alongside our students. You've created the learning opportunities to make our mission a reality. To all of our staff in our Northwest area, elementary, middle, and high schools, you have cared for our students, welcomed them to the lunch lines, kept our buildings beautiful, and watched over our graduates to make sure they remained healthy and safe. We sincerely thank each of you. This adventure that began with the first steps into school concludes tonight with the changing of your tassel. Throughout these 13 years, your families have encouraged, counseled, supported, and celebrated alongside you each step of the way. Students, please take a moment to recognize your parents, grandparents, guardians, siblings and family. We thank each and every one of you for your support of Northwest. Our school is strong because of our family-school partnerships. As we continue to celebrate the individual journey of each of our graduates, the hard work, the late nights, and the balancing act that is the life of a high school student, we celebrate every moment and memory, every challenge and complication, every setback and success that have culminated in this milestone accomplishment. We want you to remember those moments. Though our path over the last months has been unexpected, do not let it overshadow your accomplishments and what you have meant to our Northwest family. As a sneak peek, and to quote the 2020 Northwest Layer Yearbook, their theme is "You Just Never Know." We certainly never knew the abrupt turn our last quarter would take. We certainly never knew what was before us just a short time after we cheered our girls' basketball team on to state. Though how you have navigated the uncertainty will define your generation. Perhaps you never knew the resilience and strength within you, but we see it now. Perhaps you never knew the full power of connecting with people, but we feel it now. And perhaps you never knew the impact you have left on our Northwest community, but we will always remember. To our seniors, perhaps you do not know where your path will take you next, and your path may change and change again in this next chapter of your journey. And with each surprise, each road traveled and hurdle cleared, you will never be truly lost. Even in times of separation and isolation, you have an unbreakable bond that will forever connect you, class of 2020. You are Northwest Cougars, Cougars now and evermore. And as we read each of your names tonight, we hope you feel our pride and our confidence. And again, to come back to the layer, as I believe you're going to be extraordinary. You are going to be the difference our world needs. It is now my privilege to introduce our first speaker, Miss Kelsey Volk. Kelsey's activities at Northwest have included leadership positions in student council. She's worked with our Special Olympics, is a member of National Honor Society and Math National Honor Society, Link Crew, and Race Project KC. She will be going to Kansas State University to study journalism and mass communications. Let's welcome Kelsey.
Hello, class of 2020. I've thought a lot about what I might say given the chance to speak in front of all of you. I wanted to find the perfect words that would bring us all together, to write a speech that would make everyone laugh and feel like everything's okay again. I may not have those magic words, but I do think it's pretty safe to say, class of 2020, there's nobody that did it like us. We've been through a lot together in the past 4 years, but especially in the past few months. Because whether we like it or not, this pandemic will be a part of our story forever. We didn't walk uphill both ways in the snow to get to school, but one day we'll be old and telling tales about how during our senior year, we celebrated prom at home with our parents and took our very last final in our living rooms. We will remember how it felt over spring break when we learned the fate of the rest of our senior year. The sinking feeling we got when we came to the realization that we already had our last physical day of high school, and we didn't even know it. But one day, when enough time has passed, we'll look back on the 90% of high school that we did get to experience, and it will still feel like high school. Because sure, maybe we'll remember Zoom calls and 6 feet apart parking lot hangouts, but we'll definitely remember what it's like to walk through the doors of Northwest. No matter how much time has passed, it'll always be familiar. You'll remember that smell. When you walk into the mall and you get hit with that combination of waxed concrete, cleaning fluid, and a little bit of sweat, you'll be able to picture students mulling about or the cheerleaders practicing for the next assembly. You'll see the trophy cases that line the halls. Trust me, you'll remember it. You'll remember the sounds. You'll walk into the gym and hear the chant that we said so many times. We are Northwest. You'll hear the pounding of the drums from the drum line that made Thursday mornings a little bit brighter. You'll remember the feeling, the one that you got when we won the Spirit Stick or the Sub-State games, or how nervous and excited you were to go to your very first homecoming dance. Or maybe you never went to homecoming, but you know what it's like to have a good time with good people, and you'll remember those nights, the ones that you never wanted to end. So I don't have the perfect words, but I hope that someday, when you look back on our time together, you remember the happy moments and everything that makes Northwest special. Because despite the unforeseen circumstances and every last we didn't get to share, we never did lose the ability to interact with one another, to support each other, and to care for each other when we needed it most. Until then, I am excited to see what the future holds and want to thank each and every one of you for making Northwest a place that I'll remember.
Thank you, Kelsey. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Miss Allison Banks, our second speaker this evening. Allison's activities at Northwest have included orchestra, forensics, National Honor Society, Young Democrats, and soccer. Allison is an awarded member of our competitive speech and drama team. Allison will be attending Hastings College in Nebraska to study publishing. Welcome, Allison.
Good evening, class of 2020. It's great to be standing here. I should be nervous, but I can't help but only feel overwhelming joy standing in front of a camera. It was only a couple months ago that the hope of any graduation was bleak, that none of us would be able to truly say goodbye to Northwest. But we made it. Here we are, about to graduate from high school. Just think of all the things we've overcome to get here. Just in these past couple months of 2020, it has been crazy. With an interesting start to the year, we went through what was almost World War III. But hey, at least we got the memes out of that one. But after that, we went through the death of a basketball legend. And after that, COVID-19 caused the loss of the last quarter of our senior year. And after that, aliens are real. And after that, killer hornets. But despite all those things, we made it. But it wasn't just our senior year that saw trials and tribulations. Our entire high school careers have been hectic as well. In our 4 years, the chain of life has been broken 3 times. That's the most since the 1993-94 school year. Not to mention, our freshman year, we saw the depressing death of Vine and the disturbing birth of TikTok. But despite all those things, we made it. We've been the freshmen who clog up the mall. We've been the sophomores who finally start to get into school spirit. We've been the juniors who won the Spirit Stick instead of the seniors. And we've been the seniors who really, really, really don't want to do their work. But even through all those phases, we made it. We've been through protests and walkouts, parades and assemblies, good times and bad times. And through it all, each and every one of you has grown and changed into incredible human beings. I believe that the class of 2020 is one of resilience, because despite all the things that have stood in our way, even a global pandemic, we still made it. I believe that each and every one of you are important, and I'm so proud of all of you. And I couldn't imagine spending the last 4 years with anybody else. Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it.
Thank you, Allison. At this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize the involvement of our senior class. Students have shared their time and talents with our school across a myriad of activities. The students we celebrate tonight have been actively involved in their classes, co-curricular and extracurricular activities, and athletics, clubs, and community service. Among these activities, the class of 2020 has distinguished themselves as a truly special group, representing Northwest both at state and national events and competitions in both curricular activities and athletics, securing state accolades and national awards. At this time, you can check the program to recognize any special symbols for some of those activities our students have participated in. And at this time, I want to congratulate you all for your success and for all of those qualifications that you have had to make Northwest a remarkable school. Tonight, we would also like to recognize those teachers who are retiring from Shawnee Mission Northwest. We would like to show our appreciation for the impact they have made in the lives of our students. To represent the connection between teacher and student, each teacher will receive at a future time a certificate and from a student who has been well recognized by them. We want to wish you all the best. Mrs. Leslie Ransdell and Mrs. Donna Pedersen. Thank you for your years of dedication and service to our profession. At this time, I would like to recognize those individuals who have been an integral part of this evening's ceremony. Our senior committee has provided strong leadership this year. They share the responsibility for planning this evening's ceremony. So I would like to recognize Gracie Goodpaster, President, Cheyenne Karamy, Vice President, Zachary David Dolney, Riley Grace Garrett, Natalie Hull, Eliza Wallace Kidder, Michael Lammers, Reese Nicole Laster, Marceline Magondo, and Peyton Lee Rowland. In addition to the senior committee, much of the work and planning for these events rests in the hands of our senior class sponsors. We would like to show our appreciation for Sarah Schaffler and Anthony Stubenraw, and a special thank you to Susan Massey for all of her work to create the program for this evening's celebration. And this evening certainly would not have been possible without the special support of Mr. Tom Stevens and our Shawnee Mission School District Communications Department. A very special thank you to them for creating this event. We are so proud of the senior class. At this time, we are delighted to recognize students with outstanding academic accomplishments, the cornerstone of our success here at Northwest. Our first group of scholars is comprised of students who have earned straight A's for each semester, all 4 years of their studies at Northwest. An impressive accomplishment that is recognized by the award of the 4th year honor pin. As we read your name, please take a moment to celebrate with your family. This year's 4th year honor pin recipients are Catherine Becker, Skylar Brogan, Chandler Krugjon, Manati Sharma, John Van Nieuwenhuis, and Adam White. Congratulations to this outstanding group of scholars. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our students who have achieved the cum laude designation. Students have received silver cords to represent this honor when their GPAs are between 4.0 and 4.4. We also would like to take a moment to recognize the magna cum laude designation for students earning a GPA between 4.4 and 4.7. Those students have earned gold cords to signify that honor. And our last group is our group of students who have earned the summa cum laude recognition. This is given to students with a 4.7 GPA or higher. Tonight, we are honored to recognize Catherine Becker, Skylar Brogan, Justin De Silva, Isabel Dory, Olivia Grollup,
Sarah Greger,
Emma Goody, Sybil Guglielmi, Ada Heller, Sophia Maynard, Alyssa Murray, Alice Newell, Shreya Patel, William Scarlett, Manati Sharma, Sarah Sullivan, John Van Nieuwenhuis, Adam White, and Sarah Wood. Congratulations to all of you. Our next group we would like to recognize are students who will receive a special athletic award tonight. These are students who have participated and earned multiple varsity letters across multiple sports. It is a high distinction and one that we are proud to celebrate tonight. We'd like to recognize Riley Garrett, Michaela Crow, Isabel Dory, and Ty Lindemann. Congratulations. We now have the opportunity to celebrate each of our graduates individually and acknowledge your hard work and determination to attain this accomplishment. Mrs. Susan Massey, Mr. Joe Guerrer, and Mr. Anthony Galindo. We will read the roll of the senior class for the final time this evening. We are excited now to recognize each of our seniors individually. We are so proud of each of you. So members of the Board of Education, ladies and gentlemen, the students assembled within the Shawnee Mission Northwest class of 2020 have completed all requirements for graduation in accordance with the laws of Kansas and the policies of the Board of Education of the Shawnee Mission School District. At this time, I would like to invite our Board of Education member from the Northwest area, Mrs. Jamie Borgman, to certify the graduates.
Having successfully completed all curricular requirements mandated by the state of Kansas and the Shawnee Mission School District, I, Jamie Borgman, on behalf of the Board of Education, do hereby confer upon the Shawnee Mission Northwest Class of 2020 this diploma, which designates you now and hereafter as a graduate of the Shawnee Mission School District. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Tatiana Acosta, Megan Acton, Peyton Noel Arney, Jessica Lizette Aguilar, Yesenia Alexandra Umada, Luke Samuel Atkin, Emma Belle Alexander, Megan R. Alexander, Wasif Ali, Stephen Alonso, Claire Nicole Anderson, Eric Randall Anderson, Zahara Arca Gomez, Joseph Allen Arena, Wilmy Misael Arita Leva, Blake J. Aronson, Luke Davis Athey, Ryan Zachary Alt, Ashley Jocelyn Avendano Castillo, Anna Elizabeth Batchelor, Leighton Michael Bockert, Lee Alexander Ball, Allison B. Banks, Allison Lene Barnes, Alexis Michelle Bartkowski, Andrew Bates, Parker Ann Boffman, Nathaniel Frank Baum, Ashby Morgan Bays, Catherine Victoria Becker, Greta Ballou, Bridget Renee Bendo, Jose Luis Benitez Martinez, Robin Berger, Courtney Jonia Berry, Liam Boyce, Cheyenne Elizabeth Bolin, Safine J. Bondurant, Patrick Michael Bonowitz, Evan Powell Borberg, Emma Grace Bowman, Parker Randall Brake, Riley Brocker, Skylar Noel Brogan, Porter Michael Brooks, Logan A. Brower, Jayla Michonne Brown, Ashley Joe Brull, Jenica Grace Boltman, Dominic J. Burns,
Jack Sander Burns, Lydia Burns, Asher Elijah Calzadilla Cesares, Rahik Ari Camacho Torres, Josiah Malachi Carroll, Helen Castillo Hernandez, Bailey Elizabeth Caven, Michaela Sarah, Caden Ryan Levi Chapman, Rachel Cho, Ismael Cisse, Jordan Reese Clark, Thea Rose Clark, Tajay Clark, Zachary Douglas Clausen, Tiffany Alexis Clow, Gavin Isaac Cobb, Anthony Miguel Kachenko, Marco Luis Kachengo, William T. Connor, Adam Nicholas Concilio, Marcus Caron Cook, Francis Scott Cooper, Chase Benton Koppel, Brooklyn Cheyenne Cowan, William Cullen Crafton, Michaela Bentley Crow, Matthew Cruz, Nestor Ivan Cruz, Kate Cunningham, Jocelyn Davis, Sydney Catherine Davis, Ethan Kyle Dean, Nimsy De Jesus, Thomas Allen Delzite, Samantha Marie DeMoss, Maya Agatha Sue Denicky, Tyler Kenneth Donovan, Isabel Nicole Dory, Dario Doty, Justin Carter De Silva, Zachary David Dolney, Victoria Alexander Duran, Molly Elizabeth Elfrink, Sebastian Charles Emerson, Anaya Simone Etienne, Anthony Eugene Felkins, Cameron Michael Ferens, Mason Lee Ferguson, Cameron G. Figgins, Connor Benjamin Figgins, Michael Terry Fitzgerald, Kayla Yvonne Flores, Riley Nicole Forbes, Emma K. Fowler, Darius L. Freeman, Isaac Lauren Freeman, Ethan Ryan Freiner, Jason William Femeler, Victor Fuentes Jr., Federico Sebastian Gallegos, Catherine Ann Gardiner, Chase Evan Garrett, Riley Grace Garrett, Marina Jane Gall, Nora Haley Gassenpour, John Patrick Gilliam, Jordan Elizabeth Glanville, Michael A. Glenn, Tyler Raymond Gotchenauer, Gracie Olivia Goodpaster, Noah Allen Ryan Goodwin, Zachary Marshall Gorsuch, Olivia Grace Grolip, Brock William Grampsis, Damian Joseph Gray, Gracie Jordan Gray, Sade Lee Gray, Chaz William Greenewald, Sarah Renee Greger, Benjamin Andrew Groby, Emma Christine Goody, Sybil Li Ming Guglielmi, Manuel Guillen, Catherine Holly Gunkel, Eli Sterling Gunter, Crystal Eileen Gutierrez, Giovanni Gutierrez, Austin Tyler Hall, James Patrick Hall, Felicia Isabella Harming France, Kyle Wayne Harris, Zachary Tyler Harris, Elijah Joseph Harvey, Ada Marie Heller. Kiajane Tian Henderson. Aaron Nicole Henton. Dre Timothy Hernandez Knox. Joseph Hernandez. Colleen Higdon. Addison M. Hilt. Thomas Edward Hochard III. Connor Wesley Holcomb. Natalie Hole. Caven LaShawn Hollinger. Joshua Lowell Holloway. Annalisa Lynn Hauser. Deontay Dupriest Lee Howard. Zachary Hoxie. Chloe Corina Hugrich. Noah James Hugeback. Ian Michael Hughes. Brianna Ibarra. Taylor Elaine Ivy Mott. Marquesha Deshay Ivory. Ryder Jarrett. Zachary P. Jarrett. Macy Lane Jewett. Audrey Callan Johnson. Ethan Eugene Johnson. Grant James Johnson. Jenny Renee Johnson. Owen Ray Kaltenberger. Cheyenne Karami. Calvin Cartono. Chase Alexander Keller. Nicholas William Kendrick. Eliza Wallace Kidder. Kaylee Ray Kinsella. Alyssa Ann Kirkpatrick. Scott Alexander Klein. Ellis Green Knigendorf. Nicholas Frank Korth. Anastasia Elizabeth Kostelak. Amy Kristen Kovalcheski. Chandler James Krugjohn. Caleb M. Ladd. Michael J. Lammers. Stephanie M. Land. Yordi Lara. John Ramon Lara Zamora.
Mason Aaron Larkins. Lily Alice LaRue. Ryan Marie Laster. Reese Nicole Laster. Kate Ellis Lawrence. Liliana Angela Lawson. Chelsea Rose Lee. Aaron Lynn. Ty Andrew Lindemann. Jordan Linderer. Audrey Olivia Little. Eris Elise Little. Nicholas J. Lorino. Emily Lozano. Citlali Amaris Luna. Summer Marie Luna. Andy Liu. Allison Faith Lyons. Blake Mason Lyons. Chase Madden. Tajane Denise Madison. Khalil Darius Manning. Evan Lawrence Marcio. Axel Javier Marquez Vallejo. Damian Lucas Martin. Kara Scott Martin. Yasmin Martinez Dominguez. Fernanda Martinez Frias. Emmanuel Martinez Orgas. Aliyah Yvette Mayfield. Ashton Tyler McCain. Brandon Douglas McCain. Noah Savion McCord. Brennan Hugh McInerney. Amy McHenry. Brogan Quinn McKenzie. Mallory Meeks. Sophia Emily Maynard. Taven Christine Mesh. Sunny Marie Myers. Max Mickey. Atlee Sue Mickelson. Reese Adrian Miller. Dylan Christopher Mitchell. Merceline Magondo. David Jesus Monroy. Fatima Moore. Lauren Mackenzie Moore. Lindsay O'Mora. Perla Guadalupe Morales Perez. Emily Irene Motzik. Cole Robert Mount. Shelby Jane Mullen. Yvonne Mwamakazi Murgizi. Elisa Isabella Murray. Zachary Murray. Trey Carrington Mutaba. Shin-Young Na. Isaac James Nelson. Elisa Brian Nettie. Blake Allen Newmer. Alice Rose Newell. Kayla Eileen Nickel. James Mitchell Nilgis. Adriana M. Norris. Natalie Irene Okerson. Megan Nicole Ockerberg. Angelina Rose Ortega. Mackenzie K. Parks. McKenna Brooke Parsons. Shreya Rajesh Patel. Swapna Rushikesh Patel. Kyle Joe Patton. Sierra Logan Hawley. Skylar Roland Peterson, Nathan W. Petrich, Lucas Walker Pfeiffer, Juan Francisco Pineda Gomez, Anthony Gerardo Poncio Ramos, Sophia Christine Pope, Charlene Teresa Coral, William Anthony Rawline, Adrienne Louisa Riney, Crystal Reyes, Samuel Hunter Rice, Elizabeth Caitlin Ridgway, James Robert Riggs, Catherine Grace Rivera, Diamond Lene Rourke, Samuel Salazar Robinson, Garen F. Rodriguez, Luis Angel Rodriguez,
Josue Manuel Rosa, Zachary Michael Roth, Jonas Gabriel Rowland, Peyton Lee Rowland, Jaden Grace Rucker, Abigail Lynn Ryan, Hannah May Sadoff, Parker Sabal, Arij Sefan, Benjamin Robert Sales, Adriana Nicole Salazar, Sydney Jane Sanders, Andrew James Sargent, William Robert Scarlett, Timothy H. Shade, Seth Renee Scheederer, Beverly Adara Schenke, Ethan John Schreiber, Kiva J. Schulze, Michael Anthony C., William Alfred Siebold, Gabriel Thomas Centeny, Claire Alexandra Severance, Manati Sharma, Braden Christopher Schall, Aiden Alfred Shearer, Gabriel Page Shepard, Jordan Matthew Sherfy, Spencer A. Shreve, Connor James Simons, Jaspreet Singh, Mario Antoine Nathaniel Sipes Jr., Kaylee Noel Sitz, Logan Calvert Skeens, Cole Bulgren Slack, Colby Monroe Smith, Hannah Smith, Peyton M. Smith, Allison Nicole Snowart, Shelby Ann Spear, Maya Sprague, Amaya Patricia Spring, Marley Renee Spring Clark. Kiara Mia Stamati. Jack Matthew Stedham. Madison Marie Steele. Dakota Sean Stevens. Talis Ferrari Sturkill. Nicholas Everett Strahl. Nicholas Stephen Stiers. Sarah Magdalene Sullivan. Garrett Christian Sons. Sophia Louise Tagg. Catherine Cooper Ann Taggart. Isaac Kobe Tate. Cecilia Ann Talley. Sarah Aileen Tamayo. Tristan Tepin. Monet Latrice Thibault. Canyon S. Thompson. Anna Christine Tomasi. Jackson Douglas Tomlin. Nayli Ann Torleen. David Emmanuel Torres. Francisco Carlos Torres. Kevin Nat Tran. Braden William Tronson. Roosevelt Kipkime Tue. Lucia Christina Valles. John Francis Van Nieuwenhuis. Sydney Dawn Van Horn. Vukasin Vasiljevic. Pablo Velez Padilla. Jonathan Nicholas Verbenik. Noah Kelly Verdugo. Kelsey Marie Volk. Natasha Shanice Michelle Warren. Alayana Janae Watson. Donovan James Weiss. Adam Carl White. Marcus Paul White. Jabre Wace Willis. Sarah Catherine Wood. Emmanuel Wayne Woods. Brooklyn Elise Yarnell. Shaylin Blythe Yazel. Katie Lynn Yanger. Mazen Mohammed Zatar. Joseph Cole Zillner.
Class of 2020, we look forward to your future. Please know how proud we are of each and every one of you. And whether the next steps in your path take you to college, to the military, straight into your career, we wish you all the best. At this time, will the members of our senior committee join us to conclude our ceremony?
Our time has come to say farewell to all of the people that have impacted our lives and the memories that we hold so dear.
As we leave here, we take with all of us all that we have cherished, with our teachers, our friends, and our families.
The lessons we have learned have shaped who we are and who we will be.
As we remember the special times, we recognize that tonight is just the beginning.
But the beginning of what? The next path you take is up to you. Choose the path of wisdom, courage, and always keep an open mind.
As we begin these exciting times in our lives, we must always remember that we can achieve our dreams if we believe in ourselves.
The key to following our dreams will be to never give up and to apply all that we have learned at Northwest.
To all who have touched our lives, we leave our lasting thanks and our love.
Will the members of the class please stand? Now, to indicate our status as graduates of Shawnee Mission Northwest High School, please join us as we change our tassels.
And now to honor our alma mater, and as the final time as a class, please join us in singing our school song.
Stand up, we are the Northwest Cougars, kings of mountain, plain, and shore. We are the Shawnee Mission Cougars, may our minds and hearts triumph and soar. United, standing arm in arm, we raise our banners to the fore. Remember, we are Northwest Cougars, Cougars now and evermore.